Hey guys, Daniel here, and I want to tell you today how I actually found the deal for and how I got my duplex. So it's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is, and what I did is go to any of your local real estate agents. If you search up real estate agent or if you know somebody locally, try to partner with a good one. The key here is you want to partner with a real estate agent, tell them you're a buyer, tell them what you're looking for, and you want to have them send you MLS listings. So the MLS is a multiple listing service. That's where every single real estate agent deal is posted on there, and then it's sent to all the other real estate agents and all the other buyers and sellers. So that's how they do a lot of the deals, is through the MLS. But you, as just a regular guy or gal, do not have access. You have to be a real estate agent to have access to the MLS. But what you can do is just ask any real estate agent, and they will happily automatically email deals to you based on your parameters. Whether you're trying to get a single family house or a duplex or a fourplex or commercial or anything else, they'll email you those listings straight to your inbox. So that's what I did. So I partnered with a couple real estate agents and had them send me deals. And there's a ton of deals, and not all of them are good. Some of them are bad, some of them are okay. And I actually ran across this specific deal, which was the duplex. It was listed for $265,000. It's 3 bedroom, 1 main bath, 2 half baths each side, 1 car garage, and it was listed for $255,000, or actually $265,000 was the list price. So duplexes in my area that are about that go for about $300 to $320 right now, $300 to $320,000, and so this is this is a great deal.
It's okay to wheel and deal, but it's against the law to steal. You do not need a gun and a mask to get these deals.
But it just and I looked at it, and the problem is that it had 2 tenants, right? But the problem is they were renting, both of the tenants were renting for well under market value. So right now the market rent for this particular property is about $1,400 a side. That's probably on the higher end. $1,300 to $1,400 is probably the spot. But these are renting for like $900 and $950 a side. The problem is that one side has an 18-month lease for $900 for just that side. So if you were to buy that property, and I've come to find out now that when you buy a property, you buy the leases with it, which I already knew, but I'm learning more about. So that's, I think, scared away most buyers. And so the property I looked at it, I'm like, wow, this is great, but I don't know if I want to deal with that, that $900, well under market value tenant, and that, the problem is that you're just not gonna make as much money when you buy it, for at least the next 18 months, unless the tenant decides you can buy them out or they decide to move. Now the other tenant was a month to month, so that's no problem. And one of the prerequisites that I had is I had to find a deal a duplex that I could move into and live in it. And the reason for that is I want to get a primary residence loan. And if you get a primary residence loan, the interest rates are a lot cheaper. The insurance can be cheaper sometimes. It's just typically you get better financing. You can put less money down, 20% or less, as opposed to 25% for the commercial loan. So just a better deal. So that was kind of what I had to do, is find a duplex that I could live in one side and rent the other side. The problem there is that this duplex had a tenant, a long-term tenant that was renting well under the market rents. But I looked at it and I was like, okay. I can move in that side. It'll still cash flow. The numbers still work. And I'm getting like a $60,000 to $70,000 discount on the property because of this long-term tenant. So even with the lost rents, it's still going to be a good deal in the long term. Because what I plan to do is, buy it, and then you can, with that equity built in, just because you got a really good deal, you can take that out in the form of a home equity line of credit or something like that, and you can use that to buy more deals. So that's what I went ahead and did. So if you want to find a deal, go ahead and hook up with a local real estate agent and get sent MLS listings. And that's probably the easiest way to find good deals. Now, here's the deal with the MLS though. The problem is that everybody's on it. Everybody's seeing the same stuff that you are. And so there's a lot of competition. Now, to overcome that, you need to be in a position to where you can send a deal, you can submit an offer very quickly. If it's a good deal, that deal will be gone within minutes.
Fun. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
or hours of it appearing on the MLS. So you need to be, if you're actively looking at listings, you need to be ready to send an offer immediately. So that means you need to have a good relationship with your real estate agent. You need to know exactly what you want to buy, or what you're looking to buy, and you need to be ready. You need to know what a good deal is and submit an offer immediately when you see it. And how you're going to know what a good deal is just basically by experience, by just seeing a lot of listings, going and looking at properties, just kind of getting a feel for where the market is in your area, and what the prices are. So you can like for example, I was watching the market for a long time, and I saw tons of duplexes, and I would go to see them and stuff like that. And they're all going for about 300 to 320,000 for these higher end duplexes that I was looking at, right? So this one goes on there for 255,000, and of course it's got the tenants and stuff. But I was like, well, this is in my, it's like 3 minutes away from my house. I went down and saw it. It's in a great neighborhood. It's a great town. This is a good deal. Like, I personally know that it's, you really can't go wrong with this one. So I went ahead and submitted an offer, and I actually submitted an offer and ended up getting a price $10,000 below list, which in the market that I'm in is pretty great, because most properties right now are going for over whatever they list for, because there's just so little supply and so much demand. So in that same vein, if you want to be able to submit offers, you need to go and get pre-approved with your lender or have cash money on hand. And you need to be in the mental state where you can submit an offer. And even if you're not necessarily fully committed to the deal, I would submit an offer anyway. And when you put in your buying contract, you can put that you have a contingency and an inspection, to where you can almost pretty much back out of anything. Or you can have a financing contingency to where if you can't get financing for it, you can back out of the deal. So I would go ahead, if you find a good deal, go ahead and submit an offer, and then if it doesn't look as good as you thought, you can back out later. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more value. Like this video if you liked it, and comment down below if you have any more video ideas or have any questions for me. I'd love to help you out. Again, this is Daniel. Thanks for watching.